Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us. We're glad that you're with us. I'm Steve,
And I'm Scott.
and together we are Backyard Musings, the Science and Technology channel.
Yep, and we are talking about one of Steve's, I think, favorite topics because we talk about this topic often, and that is quantum computing.
Yes,
So,
it is. A new way of capturing light from atoms could finally unlock ultra powerful million-qubit quantum computers. After decades of effort, researchers may finally be closing in on a practical path toward powerful quantum computers. These machines are expected to handle certain calculations so efficiently that tasks taking classical computers thousands of years could be completed in just hours. Would you like to know more?
a research team led by physicists at Stanford University has created a new type of optical cavity designed to capture single photons, the smallest units of light emitted by individual atoms. Those atoms store qubits, which are the basic units of information in a quantum computer. For the first time, this system allows information to be read from all qubits at the same time rather than one by one.
Wow, that's
Is that a
crazy.
big deal?
Yeah, reading a million qubits all at the same time, that's crazy. In a study published in Nature on January 28th, 2026, the researchers described a working array of 40 optical cavities, each holding a single atom qubit, along with a larger prototype containing more than 500 cavities. The results suggest a realistic path toward building quantum networks with as many as 1 million qubits. Quote, if we want to make a quantum computer, we need to be able to read information out of the quantum bits very quickly, said John Simon, the study's senior author and associate professor of physics and of applied physics in Stanford's School of Humanities and Sciences. How is physics in humanities? How are humanities and sciences linked together? I don't know that. Continuing his quote, until now, there hasn't been a practical way to do that at scale because atoms just don't emit light fast enough. And on top of that, they spew it out in all directions. An optical cavity can efficiently guide emitted light toward a particular direction. And now we found a way to equip each atom in a quantum computer within its own individual cavity. They've got to be on a nanoscale.
Another topic that is a favorite of Steve's, nanos. An optical cavity forms when light reflects repeatedly between two or more surfaces. The effect is, this is definitely physics. The effect is similar to standing between mirrors in a funhouse and seeing reflections multiply into the distance. In scientific applications, these structures are far smaller and are used to make light interact more strongly with atoms by forcing it to pass through the same space many times. Interesting.
Scientists have studied optical cavities for decades, but working with atoms presents a challenge because they're extremely small and nearly transparent. Getting enough light to interact with them efficiently has proven difficult.
Instead of relying on many light reflections, the Stanford team took a different approach. They placed micro lenses inside each cavity to focus light tightly onto a single atom. Although this method involves fewer reflections, it turns out to be more effective for extricating quantum information.
Quote, we have developed a new type of cavity architecture. It's not just two mirrors anymore, said Adam Shaw, a Stanford science fellow and first author on the study. Continuing his quote, we hope this will enable us to build dramatically faster distributed quantum computers that can talk to each other with much faster data rates.
Traditional computers process information using bits that are either 0 or 1. Quantum computers operate differently, using qubits that can exist as 0, 1, or both states at the same time. That's kind of weird. This unique behavior allows quantum systems to evaluate many possible solutions simultaneously.
Experts believe that quantum computers will need millions of qubits to outperform today's most powerful supercomputers. Achieving that scale will likely require connecting many smaller quantum computers into larger networks. The cavity system demonstrated in this research offers a highly efficient way to read qubits in parallel, which is essential for building systems of that size.
In addition to the 40 cavity setup described in the paper, the team has already tested a proof of concept array with more than 500 cavities and is working towards systems with tens of thousands. Wow. That's a big leap.
Hmm.
Their long-term vision includes quantum data centers where individual machines are linked together through cavity-based network interfaces.
Significant engineering challenges remain, but the researchers believe the potential impact is enormous. Scaled quantum computers could accelerate advances in material science and chemical synthesis, including applications relevant to drug discovery, as well as dramatically improve code breaking capabilities.
The ability to efficiently collect light at the single particle level could also benefit fields beyond computing. Applications may include advanced biosensing, improved microscopy, and even astronomy. Quantum networks could one day allow optical telescopes to achieve resolutions high enough to directly observe planets orbiting stars outside our solar system. Wow. Okay. So who are the major contributors in this when we're always talking about give me your money? Send me your money.
Didn't say. This one didn't say. I'd say maybe like 1 in 30 tell you who is funding it, like the National Institute of Health or something like that.
Yeah, but I'm asking you just your opinion. Who do you think it is? Is it computer companies like Microsoft or IBM? I don't even know.
Probably like they're getting grants. The researchers getting grants from like the big social media people, Microsoft, maybe telecom too.
So these guys are, and the reason they're doing that is because they are looking for the latest, the greatest, and the fastest, right?
Fastest, yeah. So we've talked about quantum computers that were using the existing fiber optic networks, right? And so that's on a slower scale than this cavities, with the mirrors. That's a higher, faster scale. Kind of like the difference between dial-up and fiber. With the internet, dial-up was like snail slow, and
So
fiber was really quick.
Is this something that we could see in our living room at one time?
It's going to cost money.
Big money, huh?
If you've got the money, it's speed and money. You got to pay for that speed.
Gotcha. So it's going to be more of a industrial or
corporate,
military.
Yeah.
The people with the deep pockets. So
people who need stuff quickly in order to get the edge.
Yeah. Well, I could see that. I mean, if I were in the military, and obviously we talked about AI and all this other technical stuff that's on the forefront right now, that would be where you'd want to put the money, right? Because you'd want to know about something happening before it's even thought of, rather than a warning after it's happened. So and that's what we're talking about here, I guess, right?
Speed, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Right, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you in the afternoon.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you this afternoon. Thanks. All right. See you.